Hello and welcome to Snapshot. My name is Jackson, here bringing you the weekly update for all news, history, and everything quad ball going on in USQ right now. First, a couple of upcoming tournaments that we have to talk about. Diamond Cup, this was announced a little while ago, but I haven't covered it yet here on the channel. This is Texas State's normal home tournament. I've played this one plenty of times. Great facility that they have in Texas State. Super fun tournament. Sure there'll be a lot of Southwest teams making their debuts for the year. Maybe a couple of out-of-region teams, we will see. But Diamond Cup coming up on November the 8th. If you're interested and you own a team, it'd be great to see more teams out there. Another thing coming up, Space City Invitational, hosted by the Texas Copperheads. This was Crescent City Invitational, if I understand correctly, but moved now from New Orleans to Houston. This will be in mid-January. Excited to have a tournament come to my hometown, and I plan on commentating this whole event as well. So super excited for that. Space City Invitational, mark your calendars. It's gonna be a fun one for me. And then we get here. So this was the games 2 weeks ago, the first games of the year up in the Midwest. And I sent y'all on a mission, and you guys did not disappoint. I wanted to know, number 24 here went absolutely ballistic for Crucio this past weekend. The number's 27 goals in total across 3 games. And had a couple people on YouTube and the Reddits inform me. Number 24, be familiar with this name, Zachary Blue, a rookie for Crucio. 27 goals, this person says, in 3 games, and apparently a defensive masterclass put on by Zachary as well. Big claim being made here as well, but Rookie of the Year aspirations already in just the first weekend for Zachary Blue. So keep your eye on Crucio this season, and especially on Zachary Blue. If 27 goals in 3 games is anything to go on, there might be a special player in the making in Ohio. So thank you guys for that, for finding that. Then we get to this past weekend of games up in Purdue. Quad Ball 1 hasn't been updated quite yet as of recording, but this is one of the games, Purdue and Columbia. All these games were unofficial, but Columbia, this team was actually combined with Ball State. This Columbia team here, taking a 2-point win or a 2-goal win over Purdue in a really back and forth affair here. It was good to see Columbia back on the field getting a win. And then coming here, the other 2 games, the Illini, both 2 wins for them, 140 to 135, golden goal situation, but the Illini ended up taking it over that combined Columbia Ball State team. And then the Illini also taking a 160-120 win over Purdue. So 2-0 for the Illinois team. The Ridgebacks definitely playing well. The likes of, you can see a lot of the names in the comments here, Ariana Zhang playing very well for this team over the weekend. Here's the standings currently in the Midwest. I put this together. The official records and the overall records. The official is just from 2 weeks ago. This past weekend, we added some games to the overall record, which includes their unofficial matches. But Crucio looking like the top contender so far. Case Western looking like they're going to have a great team. The Illini as well took 2 wins on the weekend. They were unofficial, but of course that may be predictive of the season to come, and we think that they're going to have a pretty good team. Purdue and Michigan State both with official wins so far. And then keep an eye out. If this team stays combined, this Columbia Ball State team played Illini to golden goal and played Purdue, or beat Purdue even. I think this could be a team to watch out for. Maybe not to be a top contender in the Midwest, but certainly to steal a couple games. Bowling Green still looking for their first win. And a lot of other teams that we haven't even seen yet in this region, the likes of Creighton, the likes of Minnesota, Mizzou. There's still lots of teams in the Midwest that have yet to play. So excited to see them. I believe Minnesota is going to be at, Trick or Beat at the end of this month. I think they're going to be there, as well as Creighton and Blue Jay. So we'll get to update this graphic soon enough. Moving out of the Midwest, let's go to the Northeast now, where we get, this is the game of the week as put up by USQ, and everything in the Northeast this weekend was unofficial. But Boston versus Brandeis. Brandeis took a number of the games last season away from the Terriers, but that was not the story this weekend. You can see here, Boston ended up beating Brandeis in a 145-130 affair. Very close game, went down to golden goal. Boston actually had to come from behind here, it looks like, 80-70 at the half. I'll scroll through these games here. right quick. Harvard taking a blowout win against Brandeis. Boston coming from behind here against Harvard. It was down 30 at the half, 38 minutes. That's a long game to say the least. Boston defeating Harvard there. RPI getting the win over Brown. Boston defeating Vermont. There's a couple other games here that I will scroll through. But good to see all the teams up the Northeast getting their games, and even that they are unofficial. But there will be official games coming next week, and we'll talk about that in just a moment here. Here's a look at all the scores. One game that is a sore thumb here, RPI in Boston. I'm not sure why this wasn't played. I saw that that they was scheduled, but some of the players were saying that it wasn't able to happen. If anyone knows why this game didn't happen, and you're able to figure that out, I would love to know. But definitely big story out of the weekend. Boston looks like the top team in the Northeast. Harvard, Brandeis, RPI all look like good teams. And Vermont actually surprised me quite a bit this weekend, taking a win over Emerson and playing Brown pretty close. Only one quad ball point difference between them. I think Vermont could be a sneaky team to watch out for. In the same way as Columbia, maybe not to contend, but definitely a team that will not go away quietly. Brown as well, also going to be, I think, a team to watch this season. Here is the schedule upcoming. We didn't see a couple teams this weekend. The likes of Middlebury, Vassar, and Rutgers did not play in the unofficial tournament, but two of them will be playing this weekend. This is this weekend's games, October the 4th at Harvard. Middlebury, Vermont, Emerson, and Vassar are going to be in a group, so they'll all be playing each other. My predictions here, I expect Middlebury to win this, all three of their games, go 3-0. I'm going to take Vermont to go 2-1 to beat Emerson again, and this game could go any which way. Vassar's an unknown, so I'm going to take Emerson in this match. So I've got 3-0 Middlebury, 2-1 Vermont, 1-2 Emerson, and an 0-3 Vassar. But definitely excited to see what Vassar has to show, because that's a new team, at least for me. I've never seen them play, so I'm excited to see them on the field. And then over here, there's the note here that Boston and Harvard are not going to be playing. Of course, we got that match right here, so we did get a little preview there, even though it wasn't unofficial. But if this is anything to go by, we're gonna be waiting patiently for this match. Let's see, where is it? We may not get it until the end of the year, or the end of the semester at least. Boston and Harvard in November. But we'll see Brown play all these teams, RPI play Boston and Harvard, and we'll get some more answers about the Northeast in official matches. And we have the standings here as well. We can see all the standings so far, everything unofficial, so nothing in the official count yet for all these teams, but Boston, the only team undefeated so far. Emerson looking for their first win. A bunch of 1-2 teams, RPI at a 1-0 record, Harvard looking to be maybe not quite back to national championship form, but certainly back to a contending form up in the Northeast. And I'm sure there's other teams that we looked at back here that haven't even played a game yet. Middlebury, I expect to be a pretty good team. And now Vermont even, I think, can punch upwards in a lot of their games. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please let me know about RPI Boston. Let me know who you're excited for this weekend, your predictions for MQC this weekend, and super excited for more quad ball to be played. Thanks for watching. This is Jackson signing off.